Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her, that he might sanctify her, having cleansed her by the washing of the water with the word. Wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord.
Godly churches are built from godly families, and godly families are built from godly marriages and godly parenting. As pastors and elders of this church, one of our greatest desires is that we would have godly families filling this church, godly families leading this church, godly husbands leading their wives, godly women shepherding their children, and therefore as a church that we would look like Christ. And so on Friday night, we're going to look specifically at what does it mean to have a gospel-centered marriage. Saturday, we're going to look at what does that look like when it comes to our parenting our children in accordance with truth, with a gospel focus. And then on Sunday morning, we're actually going to look at what does that mean in regards to the family and the church as a whole. We're bringing in a dear friend of mine, a pastor named John Coe. He's a pastor in Southern California area I've known for many years, who is incredibly passionate about godly families, and more importantly, will open the Word of God for us to understand God's heart, to have gospel-centered marriages, gospel-centered parenting, and gospel-centered families in the church.